Hello. Out walking today, having a look around, and I'm in the middle of Izu, and I found this. This looks like it was an old wasabi terrace. There's an outlet here running into the creek. Well, it's not really a creek; it's more like a river, isn't it? We'll have a look down here. So it looks like it hasn't been used for a while, with the sort of decent sized tree growing in it, and it's all overgrown with moss and whatnot. But you can see here the pipe sort of feeding water down through the different terrace levels. Oh, this is interesting. You see here there's the main wall there, and then there's like a separator to the bed. So this rock here and along here, it seems to separate the beds. Lots of farmers driving past. There's still wasabi farms in use here. So it looks like it goes up a fair little way up there. There's all these cups or little sleeves. I wonder if they're for planting. Oh, I disturbed the spider. I better let him go back. Yeah, I wonder if they're for planting. Oh yeah, look, there's the pipe. Pipe comes out here. Looks like there's terracotta sort of clay pipes that run up there. You can hear the water cascading over a barrier over the other side. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a typhoon coming, so the weather's starting to get a little bit dicey. But I thought I might as well get on out and check out the scenery while the weather's good, because I'll be back at work next week. So make hay while the sun's not shining, but you know what I mean. Oh, how's that? Look at that. The water is so clear, so crystal clear. Let's get a bit closer. Whoop. Look at how clear that water is. It's gorgeous. Everyone I've spoken to says the most important thing with this is you have to have good, clean, clear water. So that's why it's sort of so far up in the mountains. Also, apparently you have to have cool water, so not too hot. I can't remember the temperature range. I did look it up, but yeah, it has to be nice and cool and not change too much for the plants to grow. Apparently it takes them about 3 years to mature into decent sized plants. So it's a slow growing crop, but some of the really long ones, say 20 centimeters, can fetch a really good price. Apparently. I haven't bought wasabi myself. I sort of don't see the point. It would go off by the time I use it all. So yeah, a beautiful forest up in there too. Nice forest. This is my new steed. It's getting me around. Let's go for a little bit of a walk up the road See if we can find a wasabi farm in use. Great thing about these places, wasabi farms particularly, is they're really out the back in the good countryside, you know, in the really nice country. So yeah, it's quite nice. And sometimes you find the really secluded, tucked away ones. I think they're really quite nice. Oh, hang on. Wasabi something. Can't read the rest. Naka izu something. No. Oh, yes. This is the real deal. You see this yellow thing? That there? Under that, I won't touch it, it's not mine. Under that there's like a little 4-stroke motor with like a basic clutch on it. I saw one of these up in sort of central Shizuoka, and basically it's just got a clutch, you crunk it in and you see the cogs underneath. Well, it whips along this rail and it goes over there across the river and gives the farmer access to all different parts of his farm. Let's follow this trail down and see what we can see without interrupting anything too much. I don't want to upset anyone. Oops, sorry about that shake. See there, the track whips along this little I-beam girder. How'd that be for a little ride, huh? It'd be a bit hairy, I think. And that's as far as we go, I think. But you can see across there's the terraces over there. And it looks like they've got all these bits of reinforcing mesh up. I'd take a guess and say it's to stop the maybe inoshishi or the wild boar, or maybe even shika, the deer. I'm not sure. It's just a guess, but I know that other farmers. I went and worked on a farm up in Kyoto Prefecture, and everyone there has big strong nets around their farms to stop the inoshishi and the I think the shika as well, the deer. They're a bit of a problem. How's that? What I'd really like to find is one of those dinky little wasabi farms, you know, the really cute little ones. Maybe that's not on the cards for today. Oh, let's have a look over here. Oh yeah, cute little creek down there. Aha! We have an answer to what those little pots were. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some wee little wasabi growing just over there. Now, they're in little cups. So that must be when you're raising the small ones. Looks like they've got some bars over here, just there, to put nets over the plants, protect them from the harsh sunlight, because it can get quite well, the sunlight can get quite strong in some parts, so you probably don't want to burn the plants, keep them shaded. There you go. Look at that, cute little raising spot. Oh. That's lovely. Imagine working in a place like this every day, listening to the rush of the water and all this nature around you. Reminds me of the "Give me a home among the gum trees." Well, not gum trees, the pine cypresses, I think. Cypresses or something like that. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little... I came up this way actually to look at apparently there's a waterfall up here. I came up to look at the waterfall, but got sidetracked by the wasabi farm. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, might call it quits for that. There's another look up into the forest there. Nice tall straight timber too. Wonder if they log this. No, they wouldn't do that. They mustn't do that because that'd affect the water quality. I don't know. Like I know in Australia, you know, we don't cut down the trees around water catchments to keep the water quality up. So you get some nice old growth, but gee, I don't know. Maybe they might. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just going to come over here and check that sign. I have a suspicion that it's like do not park here or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to check that later. I'm at that stage in my language learning where I recognise some things, some kanji and all that, and then others I've just no idea. So I'll check it later. Yeah, nice little forest. Anyway, we might call it quits there, hey? I hope that was nice. I'd love to spend a bit more time up in these kinds of areas. Anyway, thanks very much. See ya.